Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Comeback Challenge. We are so excited that you are here. My name is Carissa Kuchis. You can call me KK. And I am Tony Robbins' national speaker and your host for today. I was just on with Tony and I needed to jump on here because we were talking about the Comeback Challenge and about how we are coming back better and stronger and more resilient than ever. And he was like, KK, we have to share this message with everyone. When? Now. We need to share a message that we've embraced winter, but after winter is an opportunity for growth. And what Tony was saying on the phone was that the distinction between people that succeed and people that don't make it or fail is one thing, and it's the most important muscle in your entire body. So I had to get on and share this with you because I was so freaking fired up after being on with Tony. And that muscle is, who thinks they know it? Drop it in the comment box if you know what the muscle is. The one muscle in your body that helps you come back better, faster, stronger, more resilient than ever. There is one muscle in your body that when you train this muscle, it will explode your results even in the depths of winter. What is the muscle? Because is it true that there are people right now in today's economy, in today's market, that are making money? Are there still billions of dollars that are being exchanged in the hands of Americans every single day? Yes or yes? So what is this money? Someone says heart. Chris says heart. Jennifer says decision making. Someone says brain. What is it? It's our brain, it's our body, it's our mind. Is it your decision making ability? Is it your ability to take action? What is it? What is it? Perhaps it's what you are going to learn in this 7-day comeback challenge. I don't know, you guys. Tony is so unbelievably fired up about this muscle. Taking massive action, I see heart and passion. Yes, Roxana. What is the muscle? Drop it in this chat box right now. The one difference between people that succeed and people that fail in winter, in comeback season, is your unshakable mindset. Woo! Unshakable mindset. I don't know about you. How many of you survived 2008? Drop it in the comment box if you are in a career that you survived, not even survived, you thrived through 2008. How many of you made it through 2008? Did you make it through because you knew how to make a spreadsheet and because you read that incredible book? Or did you make it through because you had hunger, you had drive, you were determined? There was no door, so you built a door. There was no way, so you made a way. We are talking about week 1 of this comeback challenge, which starts next week. How many of you are excited for this challenge to start next week? And Tony said, I'm so freaking fired up because people need to know the one thing that is going to support you in growth when times are hard. When times are hard and other people run home and they give up, there are people like you that made it on this call today that are here. That you saw an opportunity to come back better, stronger, more resilient than ever, and you stepped up. That's something that you can't train. That's something inside of you. That's something that is who you are already. There's a message from Tony that I wanted to share with you today, and he's really unbelievably excited about what we're going to do in this 7-day challenge. So unbelievably excited about what is going to happen in this 7-day challenge. And the reason I'm excited for you is because what you're about to learn in these 7 days, it's going to change everything. Life will never, like Tony likes to say, life will never be the same. And here's this message from him. I'm going to read it for you. Here's this message from Tony. He says, I always say it's what you practice in private that you will be rewarded for in public. This is your private time. This is your time for training, for practice, to prepare for what's ahead. If your health is less than you'd like it to be, focus on improving that. If your relationships have become stagnant or distant, use this time to reconnect with your loved ones. Business owners, sit down and take time to work on your business, to strategize, to envision the business that you need to become in order to succeed in the new environment. Make your map, plan, learn, and grow. How many of you on this call right now, all of you that are live, how many of you have ever been coached or trained by Tony Robbins? How many of you have ever been to a UPW event? You have read a book. If you have, you already know that he's the #1 success coach on the planet, the titan of self-development, the man, the myth, the legend that himself. And if you have not, you are about to experience the best training that you have ever had in your life. And I don't say that lightly. No hyperbole, no exaggeration. These next 7 days, a free challenge. Are you kidding me? Tony Robbins is the only one that I know that could in 24 hours pull together 30,000 people in a Facebook group to create massive results in your life. Massive results in your life. And the fundamental difference between getting there and not getting there already lives inside of you right now. Already lives inside of you. At this point in Tony's career, 43 years in, he's trained the best of the best on planet Earth. People you already know. Michael Jordan, Oprah Winfrey, Hugh Jackman, Leonardo DiCaprio. For my ladies on here, who likes Leo? Drop a yes in that comment box. You've got people like Conor McGregor, right? Will Ferrell, Kevin Hart, Kim Kardashian, 4 of the 5 past U.S. presidents. And the cool thing about Tony that you'll find out over these next 7 days, get ready for day 1. He's about to blow your mind. The cool thing about Tony is that he's just like you and I. What he's going to teach you how to do over these next 7 days is flex and train the most important muscle in your entire body. And if you have a pen out right now because you're like me and you love to just grab this knowledge and absorb it and then implement it, I want you to write this down. 80% of your success in your business, in your life, in your relationships, 80% of your success is your mentality. And those of you that are on this right now, you probably have notifications turned on. You know, I know something about you. You're the kind of person that is a leader. You're the kind of person that steps up, takes action, that blocks their schedules off for these 7 days so you don't miss 1 minute of action. That's the type of human being that you are. And at this point in Tony's career, having impacted human beings all across the planet, 74 countries flying in to go to our events, Unleash the Power Within. 74 countries. We translate 8 different languages. At this point in Tony's career, he's figured out that human beings run patterns and habits of behavior. Some patterns create success and some patterns do not create success. Like some of you brushed your teeth this morning and some of you did not. Exhibit A, we have good patterns and we have bad patterns. And the one pattern that is definitely the difference, if you look at people that in comeback season, that they're thriving and not thriving, it comes down to this muscle of your mentality and of your mindset. This mentality, the unshakable mindset, the reason that some people succeed and some people don't in any market or any economy, the unfair competitive advantage is this muscle that's living inside of your brain. And when we want to turn that on, when we want to activate that muscle, is in a time called winter. See, a leader does a few things. A leader in a time of winter, in a time of challenge, when you're ready to come back, when you're ready to create your comeback story, a leader is able to cast a vision. A leader is able to say, what do I want? What do I want? What do I desire out of this time? Because you can have a global pandemic hit, racial injustice, crazy times in our world, and your business might sink, or you hit these moments of pressure, and pressure builds what? Pressure builds what? Drop it in the comments box below. Pressure builds what? Diamonds. And if you're ready to build a diamond out of this moment, if you're ready to build a diamond out of this moment, we want to do a few things as leaders together in this group. So I'm going to walk you through a few things right now. Linda Hill says, vision. I need vision. Melissa says you have to take action. Let's walk through what this looks like right now. By the way, I'm feeling fired up. How many of you are feeling fired up right now? If you're feeling fired up for day 1, next week with Tony Robbins, I want you to put, let's go, Tony. Let's get him to jump on. Let's say, let's go, Tony. Let's go, Tony, in the chat box. Pressure builds diamonds. So as a leader inside of this group, if we are going to come back better, faster, stronger, more resilient than ever in our comeback season, we got to be willing to do a few things. And this is straight from TR. TR says, do not see it worse than it is. Number 1, do not see it worse than it is. A leader is able to see it as it is. And maybe a little bit better. They can cast a vision of where they want to go. The second thing is they go. You decide what you want out of this time and you get there. So in today's little chit chat, we're going to do one quick exercise to wrap this up. And let's do an exercise like this. It's been an interesting 3 months, you know? Interesting is probably an understatement. And there might be an area of your life that you might be a little bit stressed about right now, that might be sitting on your shoulders a little bit heavy. You might be worried about it, concerned about it. Let's figure out right now, what is an area of your life that you're hitting, a winter in? What's an area of your life? Is it your finances? Is it your body? Is it your relationships? Is it your business? What is an area of your life right now that you're noticing you'd like to come back in? You like to come back better, faster, stronger, quicker, more resilient in? What's an area of your life right now, we all can probably think of one, that you would like to see explosive growth in over these next 7 days? When you have an opportunity to be trained by the #1 success coach on the planet, what's an area of your life that you'd like to grow? By the way, this is the first time in the history of our 43-year company that Tony is going to do a free 7-day challenge. People pay $1 million for 8 hours of training with Tony. There's a four-year waiting list. And it's like $420,000 in an escrow account to get on the waiting list. And I'm willing to sign any of you up right now. But I want to make sure we understand that this opportunity is rare. So I want us to be ready when next week comes and when we get on with Tony, we know what we want to work on. What's an area of your life? So we've got money, we've got business, we've got career. Fernanda, thank you. David, thank you. Stacy, thank you. Leaders go first. I love this. Susan says business. Ruth says relationships. Fran says money. Yes. We want to have a historic event. What's the area of your life that you want to improve? Now, here's the exercise, and then we're going to wrap this puppy up. The exercise is this. I want you to take that area of your life, and if you've got a pen, I want you to write it on the far right side of your page. The far right side. And on the left side, I'd like you to write this. Corona, or whatever it is that's impacted you this comeback season, is the best thing that ever happened to my insert thing that's stressing you. That is what a leader does. A leader is able to see it as they want it, and then they take that vision and they figure out how they get there. Now, the figuring out part is probably why you're here. You probably know you want to make good money. You probably know you want to have a passionate, loving, world lit on fire relationship, right? You probably know that you want to have energy and zest and spunk and passion and life in your life. You probably know that you want all those things, and now we're like, well, how do we get there, KK? I get it. I want it. Now we want to figure out the journey of how to close what Tony calls the gap. Closing the gap. Every time you enter winter or a comeback season, you're exposing a gap in your life from where you are to where you want to go. And to close that gap better, faster, stronger, quicker than ever before, we flex the most important muscle in our body. Who remembers it? Drop it in the comment box if you remember the muscle. To get there better, faster, stronger, to close this gap, we flex the most important muscle in our body. And that muscle lives right up here, and it's called your what? It's called your what? It's called your mindset, that unshakable mindset. It is an outlook. It is a way of viewing life. It doesn't say that bad things don't happen, inconvenient things don't happen. It means that you don't shake. You can cast a vision. You can expose a gap, and then you get there by doing what a leader does, right? Success leaves clues. If you are here today, that means that next week when we come back and we start with Tony, you're going to be learning clues. Clues that people pay thousands of dollars to learn. And you're going to be working with the #1 success. Did you hear that? #1 success coach on planet Earth, Tony freaking Robbins. So here's the thing. I want you to take your phone out, and I want you to make sure you have this blocked off on your calendar. You're not going to want to miss 1 minute of it. Make sure you're there. Make sure you're ready. Tony is so unbelievably fired up. I'm not sure I've seen him this juiced up for something in a long time, right? This is our first time back in action. From all of our events, we have events with 18,000 people. Can we do that in the middle of Corona? So we've been trying to figure out a way how to add value, how to serve our clients. And he's been dying to get on stage and do what he does best. So, with that being said, block off your calendar, get ready to rumble. Let's create a masterpiece out of this comeback season in your life. I will see you next week, Tuesday. I'll probably jump up live every single day leading up to it so that I can hang out with you guys. And I want you to drop into this calendar or drop into this chat box right now. And I want you to put an I'm ready if you're ready to light this thing on fire. Put an I'm ready if you're ready to light this thing on fire starting next week in our comeback challenge. If you guys are fired up and you've identified an area of your life that you'd like to work on, or the area of your life and you completed that sentence, like, so I saw someone say divorce is the best thing that ever happened to me during comeback season. If you have something like that and you've identified it and you're feeling very clear on what you'd like to work on with Tony in this comeback season, here's what I want you to do. I want you to jump in to the Facebook page and I want you to go live. I want you to go live on your phone and share what you learned from this video, because Tony specifically wanted me to share that message with you. And you guys heard it. He says it's what you practice in private that you'll be rewarded for in public. And he says focus on working on your business. Improve what needs to be improved. Make your map, your massive action plan, learn, and grow. If you know what you're wanting to work on over these 7 days, I want you to go live inside of the Facebook group. Live. I know some of you are like, you want me to go live? Click the live button, pop up, tell us your name, where you're from, and I'm going to go through these with Tony tonight so he can see what you want to work on. Go live and let us know what area of your life are you passionate about closing the gap on during this 7-day comeback challenge. I'm going to jump over and scroll through these with Tony so we can watch them. So right when we get off of this, jump in live, and I am so excited for the 7 days. He is so excited for the 7 days, and we will continue to see you this week. It starts next week. All right, see you soon, everybody. Goodbye. I'm Carissa, KK, and I will see you on the social webs. Talk to you soon.